are scrolling through your feed and a sleek, high-gloss image catches your eye. It is a product that looks like it belongs in a 5-star boutique. The branding is minimalist. The colors are perfect. Then you see the price tag and your heart skips a beat. It is 80% off. This is the exact moment where the trap is set. We are looking at sites like the one in question right now because they have mastered the art of the first impression. They use these gorgeous, high-resolution templates that make you feel like you are dealing with a global powerhouse. But here is the cold, hard truth about the modern internet. A polished website is no longer a badge of honor. It is a commodity. You can buy a professional-looking storefront for a few dollars a month. You can populate it with stock photos that make a plastic trinket look like handcrafted jewelry. This specific site is checking all the boxes that trigger our impulsive side. They use these countdown timers that scream at you to buy now. They tell you that stock is low. They make you feel like you are missing out on the deal of a lifetime. But you have to slow down. Think about the math for a second. If a company is selling a premium item for a fraction of its value, how are they staying in business? The reality is often much darker. Sometimes the product that arrives looks nothing like the photo. Sometimes it never arrives at all. We've reached an era where we cannot trust our eyes alone. We have to look for a track record. We have to look for a history of customer service. This site is a ghost. It has no long-term reputation. It has no mountain of verified reviews from people who have actually held the items in their hands. That lack of history is a massive, flashing red light. You might see these professional marketing images and think you are getting a steal. In reality, you are the one being hunted. These sites count on the fact that you will be blinded by the aesthetic. They know that a clean layout builds instant, unearned trust. Do not let a pretty font and a nice color palette override your common sense. If you cannot find a solid trail of human experiences behind a brand, you are taking a massive gamble with your hard-earned money. It is so easy to get swept up in the excitement of a bargain. We all love a win. We all want the high-end look without the high-end cost. But these operators know exactly how to exploit that desire. They create a digital mirage. From a distance, it looks like an oasis of savings. When you get close, it is just sand and broken promises. You deserve better than a gamble. You deserve a guarantee. Before you enter those credit card numbers, ask yourself why a brand with such amazing products feels the need to hide behind a curtain of anonymity. If the deal feels like a once-in-a-lifetime miracle, it probably is. Stay sharp and keep your guard up because the internet is full of beautiful shells with nothing inside them. It is not just about the money. It is about the frustration of being misled. It is about the data you hand over to strangers. Protect your peace of mind and look past the shiny surface. These sites pop up overnight. They use aggressive marketing to flood your social media. They disappear just as fast as they arrived. By the time you realize the quality is poor, the store has changed its name or vanished entirely. This is the cycle of the modern e-commerce scam. They rely on the fact that it takes time for bad reviews to catch up with a new domain name. They are always one step ahead of the reputation they deserve. Do not be the person who funds their next disappearing act. Your skepticism is your best tool. Use it every single time you see a deal that feels too perfect to be true. You are worth more than a cheap knockoff and a headache.